Just kept getting better over time. Like I wasn't as anxious. I was able to sleep. I was able to go out. Like I started pushing myself to go anyway. It just didn't matter. I was like, I'm just gonna go because I don't want this to wreck my life. What's up, y'all? It's your girl and I'm back with another YouTube video. Today I want to give like a little life update. Oh my gosh, hold on, y'all. I haven't done a video about my anxiety update or, even how it started in a long time. I, have updated a lot of my videos, like my first real fight. I've updated my story times that I did, the time I was catfished and all of that stuff. So I'm going to do a updated version of how anxiety came about for me, and then I'm going to update how it's been going for me since then. So I will say it's been 3 years because in June of 2020, that's when everything started. It was a normal day, which is so crazy, like how stuff just come on you. A normal day, I hate to put this out on the channel. I was doing grown-up things, not like sex or anything, but I'll just leave it at that. Y'all figure it out. After that, I was feeling a little off, like real anxious, and I couldn't sit still or anything like that. So I thought it was just from that. And once it wore off, that I would feel better. But the following day, I felt the same way, but it had gotten worse. So I think for like a week, I was just, going through it. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? So I really cut that activity out of my norm. I'm not doing that no more. If this is what's going to happen and this and that, it didn't go away. Like after that week, like I couldn't sleep right. I had my mom sleeping with me because I was so nervous. Like it was just feelings. I felt so bad, y'all. Like I couldn't sit still. Like I was fidgety. I was shaking. I was crying. I was going into panic mode. Couldn't sleep for more than an hour. It was just really, really bad. A doctor was out that week, so I couldn't make an appointment with her, so I just went to urgent care. They tested me out and they said, it seems like you're having a panic attack and you're like getting anxious a lot. So they gave me Ativan, which calms you down, from your anxiety. It helps you, it helps mellow you out so you're not as anxious or anxious at all. They gave me that, but they gave me a short supply because the doctor, your primary care physician, is the one that's supposed to prescribe you that. You can't really just continue to prescribe that to you. You have to go through your primary care physician. So after that, I went to her to get the regular supply, like the 30-day supply, because I think they only gave me 10 of them. And Ativan is a narcotic for those who don't know. I'm pretty sure if you don't have anxiety or anything like that, you don't know anything about the drug. Ativan is a narcotic and they don't recommend you be on the medicine for longer than 2 weeks. And I've been on the medicine for 3 years. Just because like I went and got my brain waves checked, everything like that. Like this whole ordeal caused agoraphobia for me. I had RLS, which is restless leg syndrome. Like I couldn't, like my legs would feel like they wanted to move when I wanted to rest and sit still. And, that caused a lot of trauma for me as well. Made me nervous to go outside, which caused the agoraphobia. I was staying inside because I was so scared of what was going to happen if I went outside. And, so it really just bridged me off from the world that I like to do, like go out with family, go to the mall, out to eat and things. Like I really just, I hid in my house because I felt like I was safe here. It was rough, you guys. Like I every time I talk about this, I cry because I never thought anything like that would happen to me. So it was rough for the first couple of years. Not even gonna lie, like I dealt with a lot. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, like it was really hard for me. It caused me depression and everything like that because it was so bad. Like I just didn't know what to do. Like I felt hopeless and everything. Like I had to get into therapy because I was really in a dark place when that happened to me. So moving forward to from 2020 to 2021, I was going through it. It was so dark and it was like a blur for me. Like, I tried to have fun. I tried to just, not let it ruin my life basically, because it was so much that I couldn't do because the anxiety and the anxiousness was crippling me. So following that to like 2022, I really started to feel a little bit better. And it just kept getting better over time. Like, I wasn't as anxious. I was able to sleep. I was able to go out. Like, I started pushing myself to go anyway. It just didn't matter. I was like, I'm just going to go because I don't want this to wreck my life. I'm going to go outside, feel my feelings, but I'm not going to let it stop me from doing normal day-to-day activities. So I was able to go outside. Like, for my medicine, I would have to take 2 Ativans to go outside, just to keep me calm. And I would start to run out of the medicine, the 30-day supply, and they wouldn't refill it until after the 30 days because you're not supposed to do that. Like, it's a narcotic. Like, people get addicted to the drug. So I would sit there and be really anxious when they wouldn't refill it for me until after that. If I was already out of it, I would have to wait like a week or so, and it was just really hard. But I used to take 2 and 3 when, just when I wasn't feeling like myself. But now I only take 1. And like I was saying, so the medicine wears off after 5 hours. So it really just be me, dealing with how I feel and myself. It came with a lot of prayer, a lot of therapy, and a lot of just trusting myself in God. So the update is, I basically just gave it to y'all. I'm doing a lot better than I was when it first happened to me. And I'm so proud of myself for not giving up, not, letting it get the best of me, not staying in the dark. Like, I was like, God, please stick with me. Help me through this hard time. Keep me motivated. Keep me going. Even around the time when I was dealing with it, like when it was really rough, I think I was just starting my YouTube because, well, no, I think it was the beginning of 2022 when I started my YouTube. So yeah, I was still in it a little bit, but it was starting to get much better. I'm doing YouTube for a year, so I feel a lot better, and I feel so good that I didn't give up on myself. And for anybody that is going through the stages, or they're just starting feeling anxious and having anxiety, or have been diagnosed by a doctor, actually, I pray for you. I pray that you don't give up on yourself, and I really, really hope that you see it through, because you are capable of doing so. With the right help, with the right therapy, with the right support of your family and friends, it is doable. You will make it. I did. I'm still making it. There are my days. I have days. I still have days, y'all. And it's nothing like before, and I've grown so much, and I'm so happy with the results. So my next step is to completely get rid of Ativan altogether, but it takes time with that. Anyway, y'all, so that's the little small update. I love creating content. I love telling my story, and I just hope that it helps somebody down the line. So thank you guys for watching. Look out for my other ASMR. I'm gonna do role play this time, guys. I'm getting into it now. I'm gonna do some role play the next time I do ASMR, which will be my next video. So look out for that, y'all. So like I said, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.